my friends, tiramisu, certainly a popular dessert, which is going to be a second version. We made one earlier, the traditional way, and we made it frozen. Fantastic. Tiramisu ice cream. Jack's going to give you the link for it. This is fantastic. We made the ladyfinger cake, and then we followed with beautiful whipped cream and mascarpone cheese. You're going to love that recipe. I hope you make it. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. Stay tuned, friends. We're making tiramisu. Fantastic. Okay, friends, well, we're going to make our own ladyfingers. You don't have to make it if you don't want to. You can just buy them already in the packet. There's nothing wrong with it. I use them all the time. But this time I'm going to make them, you'll see, different. All right, I got 7 eggs separated. I got egg white, I got yolks. It's always best if you put your egg white at room temperature. I got a 1/4 cup of sugar, 55 grams of sugar, then for the white, and 55 grams of sugar for the yolks. Very simple. I got 1/4 cup of cake flour and 3 tablespoons of cake flour mixed up together. If you don't have cake flour, use regular flour. All right, so here's what we're going to do, friends. We're going to mix this up together. We're going to put a little sugar, and we're going to give it a minute or two to, not a minute, a few seconds to dissolve. Do it first, you do it slowly at first, okay? It's very important, eh? And in a minute, we're going to add the rest of the sugar. In the meantime, we're going to take the other 50 grams of sugar with a pinch of salt, and we're going to mix this up. We're going to do what is called creaming the eggs, creaming the yolks. All right? And we're going to do something very unconventional. Unconventional? My pastry chef, Rob, would not be happy to see me do it, but it works. It works fantastic. It's an easy way to make your ladyfingers. So we're going to do the easy way. Okay, friends? Now look, this is going to take a few minutes. I'm going to add the sugar a little slowly. Give it time to dissolve, and it's going to take about 2 minutes. So not to take too much time, my friends. I'm going to see you in 2 minutes. Okay, so friends, the whole time this was going, which is about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, I beat the yolks. See, look, cream the yolks. All right, very important we do this, friends. Mix it up together really good with the sugar. All right, so let's check this meringue and see what we got. We don't want a solid meringue. We want we want better than this. So we're going to whip it just another few seconds. It goes really fast. It's in seconds. When it comes to this, we're counting seconds. All right, look. Let's see what we got here, friends. I want you to see, okay, I want you to see the kind of meringue I'm looking for. Right there, my friends. You see, look. You see the pick? Right there, that's the pick I'm looking for. See, I got to have a pick. If I put my jacket, you can't see it, but with my hand in it, you should be able to see it. See the pick? All right? So very important. Now we're going to do something very unconventional. Unconventional. I don't know how you call it. Let's save these here for a second. All right? And what I'm going to do, friends, I'm going to add the egg yolks to the white. Yeah, pastry chef all over the world are going, what? What are you doing? It's working, and I'm going to explain you why. First of all, because it's simple. I like to do simple stuff. Let me take this out of the way, because Jack complains I put stuff in front of the camera. You see? So look, we'll go right there, right? We're going to mix this up really good, really quick. Give it a quick little blend. Jack, did I put the vanilla in there? I forgot the vanilla. I always forget something. 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Don't measure. Here we go. We got a mixture. So now, friends, what we're going to do now, we're going to put the flour. Now, we want this mixture to be nice and fluffy, but we don't want it to be too fluffy. I'm not making a chiffon cake here, friends. Okay, it's very important. I'm not making a chiffon cake, so I don't want it to rise too much. I'm going to put it on a cookie sheet. I want it to rise a little bit, but I don't want it to rise too much. So now we're going to put the flour on top of it, and the flour is going to hold it from rising too much. This is cake flour. If you don't have cake flour, just use regular flour. We're going to do it in 2 times, okay? Put the flour on it, and then we're going to take a spatula, and we're going to fold it in. See, we don't want this to rise too much. because we're going to be making, we want it to be about, by the time we're done, about a half an inch thick. See, so introduce your flour, you strain it, you put it through a strainer like this. It works better. Here. All right, one more time. I guess we'll do it in 3 times. Very simple. And don't worry about it, because it's going to be perfect. We don't want to be too thick. And get in there. Talking about being very fine. The strainer is double mesh. There you go. All right. Like I said, it's a 1/4 cup and 3 tablespoons. And we're going to mix all that in. And then we're going to put it on a tray. On the tray, it's a cookie sheet. I put a little piece of parchment paper, and I put it on non-stick spray. Usually it's such a mess. You know what I do? I do it outside. All right, here we go, friends. Put this on here. And we're going to cook it, and you'll see it's going to come out beautiful. I mean, it depends what dessert you're making. You can make this and you add some lemon zest to it. You can do all kind of cool things with this. I'm telling you. Then we take an offset spatula and we make a nice. We'll make a nice, see? Now don't worry about making it too. It doesn't have to be perfect. See, as long as it's decent, it doesn't have to be perfect, meaning same height everywhere, okay? Same thickness everywhere, because that will matter in your dessert, okay? That's it, right there. Then what you do, you take a rag, take a finger right there, for instance, you go like this around it. See, look. I got the oven going at 375. If your oven is low, run low. You know, some of them run low. Put a 400. All right? And this is going to cook for about 15 minutes, friends. Oh, do one of this. I'm going to put it in the oven. I see you when it comes out of the oven. Okay, friends. Next step, we're going to make a little coffee syrup. I got some very strong espresso in here. You make a strong coffee, and then you put a little bit of rum in there. You put a little bit of Kahlua in there. Measure carefully, yeah? And a little bit of masala if you got it. You don't have it, then don't put it in. You don't drink booze, then, oh, I got cream over here. You don't drink booze, then don't put it in. Don't worry, just coffee is good, all right? I got it right there, ready to go. By the way, the coffee is a sweet coffee, yeah? You got to put sugar in there, so it's a coffee syrup. Strong coffee, however you want to do it, you know, you test it. Make sure it's good for you, okay? If it's no good, do some adjustments. A little bit of Kahlua. You can't have too much Kahlua. But like I said, you don't drink booze, you should try it. It's delicious. Just do coffee. Don't worry about it. It'll be delicious. Sugar, make sure you like it. I got 3/4 cup of cream that I already started beating. And I got right here a 1/2 pound of mascarpone cheese. If you can't find mascarpone cheese, then do cream cheese. But make sure it's at room temperature, my friends. Room temperature, okay? If it's not room temperature, you're going to have this big cheese. It's going to be very difficult. A 1/2 cup of sugar. Okay, this is going to be the cream. All right, we're going to mix this up really good. Not too much. You see? And this we're going to put in between the layer. And voila. This is beautiful. You see, that's all we want, my friends. We're going to mix all this up. Let me take it out of there. And I'll show you what we have. Let me put that here. Let me take a big spatula. Mix it in. The cheese needs to be well mixed, eh? See, you go in the bottom, and you have yourself a beautiful cream. You see, friends, look. Look how beautiful that is. All right, now we're going to put this in between the layer, between the cakes. Okay, and it's got to taste good now. Yeah, that would be nice if it tastes good, right? You don't put it there and it's okay if it don't taste good. No, it always has to taste good. All right, you know what I have to do, friends? It's a terrible, terrible part of my job. I got to do testing. So let's see. Oh, yeah. Delicious. The cake. Oh, I wanted to show you the cake. And make sure when you put your finger in it, it comes right back up. That's how it is when you come out of the oven, okay? I did it when it came out of the oven, but you can see it right here. You put your finger, it should not leave any indentation. Took about 15 minutes. We're going to cut these big pieces, one piece. Instead of the little lady finger, we make the whole thing cakes. What I did is I measured the bottom of the pot. Bottom of the pot is 7 1/4 in the bottom and 7 3/4 on the top. The length of it is the same as this. It's 12 inches. 12 inches. Perfect. So now what I got to do is I put my my ruler right there, and I got a cutter, and I go right there, and I cut my piece. So I didn't do it so good. Just got to take your time to do it correctly. Don't be in a rush. Here we go. Now we're going to do the same over there. We're going to measure. We're going to put a little mark, and then we're going to go and give it a really good cut. You see, look, pretty simple, eh? All right. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take a cake underneath. You come over here. You come over here. And then you can put it on the other side. It doesn't matter what side you put it in. I like better to put it on the inside because you see, it soaks up a little bit more of the coffee syrup. All right, friends? So far, you're with me? Not complicated, right? Now we're going to put, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this here so I can make sure Jack is with me the whole time. Look, guys, we're going to take this syrup and we're going to put it right on there. All right? This is what we're going to do, friends. This now, you can do it with a ladle, but there you got to be careful because you may put too much. This brush right there is a silicone brush that absorbs a lot. I mean, you can take a little ladle and you can put it on there however you want it. It's up to you. You know, it's up to you. I don't want to put too much of it. Okay, now, the reason why I like to do this versus using the lady fingers, because I find, friends, that the lady fingers, by the time you put the coffee in there, they get all mushy. They're very crispy when you put them in, right? But by the time you're done, they're very smooshy. Smooshy. So another term we're learning today, friends. And so this right there is going to make it perfect. And it doesn't get mushy. Sometimes I come up with words, and I'm like, how did you come up with this word? And then what we're going to do, friends, we're going to take our cream right there. Now, if you want to be real professional, you take a pastry bag. Okay, you don't have to take a pastry bag, but it'll make it easier to spread them out. And then what you do, you take a spatula and you put it in there. You see? Up. I'm going to move a little bit here because it is important that we do this correctly. So then you are sure that all of your slices are pretty. You see? Now, if you take a pastry bag and put it on, it's a lot easier. But I figure out that a lot of people don't have a pastry bag at home. And I'm turning around. You okay over there with the camera, Jack? You got it? Okay. He's got it. There we go. You got to try to put a nice layer. Not playing with it too much. Jack tells me most of the time, the reason why my video are too long is because I spend too much time massaging things. Make sure it's perfect over there, make sure it's perfect over there. And he says sometimes you spend so much time doing that, then the video gets too long, so I'm not going to do it too much. But you know, I used to be a drywaller. I can't see me doing drywall. I seen them there, but I tell you what, it's a special trade, boy. They're very good at this. Now we're going to take another piece of the cake, friends. Boom, boom. And we're going to take the other side again. You see, so it makes it easy. You just put it on here. Now, like I said, friends, you know, you can use your lady fingers in your purchase. It's very easy. With a lady finger than your purchase. Oh, mamma mia. I was going to forget the coffee. That would have been something, right? And all of a sudden I cut it, go, what happened? The top layer didn't get any coffee. Yeah, it's because you didn't put it in. You know, I tell you, it's a good thing I'm not drinking while I'm doing the show. Otherwise, people would say, stop drinking while you're doing your show, dude. Look, I'm going to try to put a ladle on it, see if it goes too fast, and you watch. It's going to go too fast. It's going to go too fast. Let's go see if I can do it slowly with a ladle. I don't think so. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, no, too much. See, too much. No good, no good. No good. We don't want to do that. We want to continue with our brush, a silicone brush. See, they absorb quite a bit. They absorb quite a bit. You can also, you know what I was thinking of using one of those baster. And, but it's come out too much. You don't want to put that much of this coffee syrup. You see? And I tell you what, it's if you want to see how you do it with the ladyfingers, Chuck is going to give you a link of the one that I do, because I do one with the zabayon and all that stuff, and I do the original one with the zabayon, which takes a lot longer to do it, the classic way to do it, and I also do it with the ladyfinger. I wanted to make this one easier for you, friends, and I promise you, this is so much quicker and so much easier than do the traditional. And the traditional way, it's got the zabayon on it. All right, that's the traditional way to make a tiramisu. So if you want to see it, traditional way, then you're going to watch the first video where we did. This is a quick tiramisu. Okay, friends? And of course, for those of you that really want to do it quick, then you use the ladyfingers. All right? But I wanted to show you, you can still make it delicious without making the zabayon. And you'll see, you'll try it, and you'll love it, I promise you. All right, we're going to make this pretty. And I have just the right amount. We're going to clean it up right there. There we go. And voila. Let me finish it up. And voila. Let me see, voila, it's French for, here we go. There we go, French. All right, let's do it really quick, so we don't waste too much time. Make it look nice and even. And perfect. I tell you what, I really should have been on dry water. Right? Perfect. All right, one more time. Jack is laughing. Yeah, I heard you. Oh, look what happened. See, that's what happened. Right? And then, what we do, we clean the edges of the dish. Excuse me. We put a little bit of the cocoa powder, and we're going to wait for this a few hours, friends. You got to wait at least 4 or 5 hours in the fridge. Better yet, you make it the day before. Tomorrow it'll be better. All right, friends. I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to cover the whole top of it with the cocoa powder, clean up the dish, and we'll see you in a few hours when I cut it, okay? See you later, friends. All right, friends. Well, we waited 24 hours. That was tough. Last night I went, maybe I'll have a spoon. No, I can't do that. So it's best if you wait 24 hours. Wait at least 4 or 5 hours. But overnight, much better. So we're going to cut a slice. You know, the first slice is never pretty. So I was thinking, what am I going to? I was going to go in there, make a nice pretty slice. We do that for the thumbnail. We are mountain friends here. We're going to take a spoon of it. And we're just going to go in and take a spoon of the things. And wow, get the camera in there, Jack. You can see how nice that's going to be. We're going to make a beautiful thumbnail out of it. That's my spoon. No, I don't think so. Jean-Pierre, I have a little mannerism. So look at, friends. This is going to be amazing. Simple, beautiful layers. See, that's what I like about doing it this way. You got the beautiful layers right there. And you see, and it's perfect right there. And You know, and I keep reminding you, this is not the traditional way of doing it. We didn't do the sabayon, which is a little complicated things to do. Without the sabayon, I promise you, friends, I don't care who you're giving that to. There you go. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Friends, I hope you make it. It's really simple. And you don't even have to make your lady fingers if you don't want to. Buy the lady fingers. Remember, check out the video when we did a frozen one. Same deal. Friends, I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to ring the bell. Thanks for watching, friends. We're going to eat the whole thing right now. Look at this. Is that gorgeous or what? Okay, I want to show you how to make a perfect slice. You take a kitchen towel and you make it wet, right? And every cut you make, if you want to make it nice though, okay? Some people just want to eat it, right? Like him. What we do, we make a cut, right? Right? And then we clean. It's very important you clean every cut you make, friends, okay? And then you go in and you clean. Okay, and you may want to just go on the side of it and clean. Okay, and then you take your spatula and you take it and voila, you got yourself a clean slice. You see, friends? You got yourself a clean slice. Then has not too much mess in it. You see right there? And you clean your plate and you have yourself a beautiful slice. That's how you get a beautiful slice. All right, friends. I see you later. I hope you make it.